What's up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put in a Geek. You got me, and today we're going to unbox this right here. It's the Maonocaster Lite S1, which is a podcast device. It's awesome. It's meant for any type of audio setup that you can think of, and it is it's pretty cool. I can't wait to open this up. First of all, just want to let you know, hey, you can find me at Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put in a Geek, and all the socials which you saw earlier. Today we are looking at this right here. This is the Maonocaster Lite S1. This is for recording, for gaming, like I asked for. It's for pretty much anything. This is kind of like a little sound card, an external sound card that you can connect up, Mac or PC. It's got a great price to it, so we're gonna see how it goes. Before we do that, I gotta let you know that I got this product from Maono. They have no say on what happens on the unboxing and setup. And of course, all opinions are of my own over at Geekazine. I have a review section, a review page that talks about everything that you need to know over at Geekazine. You can check that out. All right. With that said, with that done, let's go ahead and get this unboxed here. So let's see. Do we want to do this one? Let's do this one. So we've got this, the Maonocaster. By the way, Maono is Swahili for vision. I think that's what they meant by there. So, but anyway, there we go. Here it is right here. And there it is, the Maonocaster Lite. Let's take it out of this box. There's a box in a box. Whee! Fly, be free. All right, this is the Maonocaster. This is everything that you get with it, the S1 starter bundle. And the starter bundle comes with the unit itself and a microphone. And then, of course, all the cables that you need to run said unit and microphone. There we go. Look at that. Inside, we've got, ooh, that's some fancy paper right there. It says, a letter to customers of Maonocaster Lite. Thank you for choosing Maono. The model you received in this package is Maonocaster Lite AM-200 S1 set, excuse me. This did win a CES Innovation Award for CES 2021. For the Podcaster Studio. That's pretty cool. And this is signed by Alex Liu, the founder and CEO of Maono Technology. In here, we got the user manual. We'll put this over here. Another user manual. Okay, so this user manual is for the microphone that you get. This user manual is for the portable streaming and podcast console. You don't need to use this microphone with this, but you know, they'd like you to. It says that it's a cardioid microphone. Frequency response is 30 hertz to 1.6 kilohertz with a 38 dBA minus 3 dB. Maximum SPL is 120 dB. So it'll have a pretty good range. It looks like a side address microphone. So we'll definitely address it from the side. So let's go ahead and take off the first piece of foam. And there we go. We got this little Maonocaster. Let's pop this puppy out right here. It kind of looks like a, like a DJ console. Wicka, 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 woo, wicka, woo, wicka, woo. I don't know. And we've got, well, we'll take a look at that as we go. Let's set that to the side. We'll take up the foam here. Fly, be free. All right. Next up, we got the microphone. Let's take a look at the, oh, wow. Okay. Microphone in the stand. It is fairly light. Very plastic, and of course, the stand comes with kind of. It's not really a shock mount, but it is a mount. You could definitely probably get a shock mount for this, but this is very plasticky feeling. This is a very interesting cable. Now, normally I get rid of these types of cables, but this cable we need for this because it is XLR to 1/4 inch, and the reason why I get rid of these cables is how they fold them up. This isn't too bad. We don't have very bad creases. This seems to be a thicker cable, so the shielding has kind of kept the edges this from really bending the wires too much. So we'll see how this works. But the thing about this caster is the inputs aren't, even though you have what's called an XLR cable, and this is your microphone, this is the XLR cable. On the other end is like a regular stereo jack. And that's what we need to connect to the Maono So we're gonna have to keep that around. Let's continue on. There's a little, oh, that's the this is the foam for your microphone. And then what we got here, these are the USB cables, USB-C cables, and it says USB-A to USB-C cable. So we'll pull that out. Now, my understanding is there's going to be more than one audio cable in here, and that is correct. We've got a series of audio cables, and we'll take a look at that. I think that's it for the box. Fly, be free. All right, that's gone. The cables we have, this one looks to be what's called a 3-pole to 3-pole. 3-pole is that's a TRRS. One of these would normally be a microphone, and the other two would be your left and right headphone speakers. So this cable right here is also a TRRS to TRRS. So we might have to take a look at the instructions, because this is a third one, and I know why there's 3 cables here. And that's because what they're doing is you can actually send out to 3 different devices. You can hook up 3 different phones if you wanted to, and send to, you could be recording your podcast. One, you could be sending out to your live streams. And this one could be to another live stream or audio app or anything like that. So, and of course, if you're hooking up to iOS or Android and it doesn't have the 3.5 jack, you'll have to get the adapter to plug in. You know how that goes. So, all right, let's get back over here. This is the caster, and the foam, we'll get rid of that. Boo. We got a little bit of plastic here, so let's do this. Let's go over here, and we're going to zoom out just a skosh. Here it is right here. A little bit of plastic. Let's go ahead and remove that. There we go. Over here on the left, we have the mic input volume right here. We'll put that at 0. We've got 3 EQs, low, mid, and high, and we're going to put these right about to the middle. And then this over here seems to be a volume for recording. And then if we have music, there's another jog wheel right here. We got a lot of indicators, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this starts to play in here. Towards the bottom here, we have 2 faders. One, this looks to be for echo, and then this one's for monitor. So there's probably a headphone jack here. So that slides up and down. Over here, we have buttons, and it says opening, applause, gunshot. I think these are already keyed in effects. So you'll have the fun little effects that you get like in a morning DJ. And then these bottom 4 are programmable, so you can add your own from there. So I'm not sure if we have to install some software just yet. On this side, to get that to work, on this side we have effect, pitch, music only, denoise, loop back, and side chain. And so all of these have our effects from here. Let's take a look at the back here. On the back, we have several different plugs, and we're going to start with this. Looks like the power plug right here. This must be, it has a little light on it, so it must be lighting up the unit, because it might be just to dim it. We'll find that out as we go. USB-C, that's where we're going to connect up to our computer. We've got Pod 1 output, Pod 2 output, and Pod 3 output. That's probably these cables that I showed you right here, these TRRS cables. We got an output right here, regular output, and I'm guessing that's just going to be a regular stereo jack. We've got music input, so if you've got a MP3 player or something like that, you plug that into here. We got headset 1, so headphones here. Microphone 1 and microphone 2. So you can have, if you have a one-on-one conversation with somebody, then you can have 2 microphones. But you will definitely need to either get a cable like this or get an adapter on an XLR cable. So we're going to take there's the US. This is a USB-C to USB-A. We're going to put that there. This is the XLR to 3.5-inch jack. So we're going to plug this in here. And then this plugs into mic 1, which will go right here. Then we have the USB-C. You could get a USB-C to C, but they make it easy by having USB-C to A. And there it is right there. It's basic setup. Now, already we have this green light has started turning on. We got the power button. I'm not sure if I have to hold it in to turn it on or not. There we go. So it's turned on. We've got some. We've already got some action, as you can see, as I'm talking in this microphone. This is the microphone volume there, but this is probably telling us how we have a full battery. Microphone's working. It's only got one mic. It has two microphone inputs, but it only has one indicator for the single microphone. We got a Bluetooth here, so there's some sort of Bluetooth going on, and this says Electron. It looks like some sort of tuner, maybe for the pitch button effect. And then, of course, if we have music coming in here, that will go up here. This is not pushable, so we're going to leave those at 0 for the monitor and for the echo. So, as you can see, it's working pretty well. That's good. That's very good. So, now I'm going to take some headphones. So, we're going to go into the output headset. There we go. Probably because I need to bring the microphone up. There we go. Now I'm hearing something. Hello. Now I'm hearing something right here. You can't hear it, of course, but because it's coming from this microphone, not from this microphone right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of these cables because I want to show you how it works. And we're going to bring this in. And I'm going to use my iPhone 7. This is going to go into pod 1. Pod 1 output. There we go. Plug that in. And let's just check on this light. Yeah. So when I hit the light button, notice how it's getting dimmer and dimmer. And now it's off. Now that's full brightness of that. I figured out how to do this. I got a cable. Ran a cable back to the mixer and coming back here. So now what I could do is this is going to go into my headphone jack. Now we'll plug this into the heads. So do I want to do output or do I want, I want to do headset. Let's do it this way.
Robot. Female. Male. Baby.
Okay, now you can hear it. And you can hear me. How you doing? All right, let me switch over this.
There, now everything is coming through this microphone right here.
Robot.
And now I sound like a robot.
Female. Male. Baby. Robot. Female. Male.
Now I'm a male. I sound more like a male, right? Do I? Let's get
Noise canceling on.
Now I got the noise on. The noise is right on your ear. All right.
Pro.
That's pro.
Noise canceling off.
Noise canceling off. We got the monitor right here where we can adjust our audio levels. So there we go. That it's now we've got this now set up, so it's actually going through the Maono on here. So, and I can do some really quick stuff like echo, hello, and put that down, and then go from there. We got the 3 EQ, and I'm going to move this microphone over here so you can see what's going on. Let's put that there. As you can hear, there's a lot of side noise, so you don't want to tap that microphone as much. I'm going to take this cable and bring it over here. So we have this plugged into the phone here. I'm going to switch over here so now you can see this a little bit better. All right. So here's how simple it is to run a show. Let's do the opening.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Sure, my Can you feel it?
So that was that one. We can get some applause. Thank you. Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny. we got an awkward button. That's awkward. So we had the awkward. This is a slap.
Ow!
And then cheering. And like I said, these 4 buttons are programmable. So there's a way that you must be able to program in there. But it looks like, as you can see, the music side. Oh, I thought that was actually showing that over there. But anyway, so we have that. I can turn up my. Oh yeah. So we can really bring in a low end sound from there, or thin it out. We got a little mid, and as you notice, we're kind of hitting our max buttons, so we want to do that. And then the high end, if you really want to have a good, bright sound to it. This is for the recording, so this dial right here is not going to do anything right here. And then, of course, if we had music attached to this, as you can see now, that dial's coming up, and we're bringing the dial down. Effect.
Pop.
Pop. This is the pop effect.
MC.
This is the MC effect. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls?
Original.
I'm original.
Pro.
I'm a pro. Now the pitch, you heard the pitch before.
Female.
And now I sound like this. How you doing? I'm doing great. It's really hard to talk and hear this voice. Yeah, crazy.
Male.
And this is what I sound like if I'm a male, which is weird because I am a male.
Baby.
And if I was about 48 years younger, this is what I would like sound like. So I don't know, okay.
Robot.
But we're all here, you're here, I'm here, and now I've got a little disguised voice going on. So what do you think of that?
Female.
Back to female. And to turn this off,
I would go
Pro.
back over here, and that would turn that off.
Music only.
Music only. I'm not sure how that works just yet because we don't have any music coming in. And we can Bluetooth some music in. I don't think I have any. I might have something that I can use music-wise that I can play without copyright issues, but
Music
we'll turn
only
that
off.
off. We got loop back.
on.
I'm not sure what loop back is just yet. That's down there.
Loop back off.
Probably for something looped music or something like that. I'm not sure.
Side chain
chain.
on.
That's the side chain.
Side chain off.
And then the denoise, and this is going to get rid of some of this room noise that you might be hearing.
Noise canceling on.
See, yeah, now you can hear me a little bit better. I really need to be closer to this microphone.
Pop.
Maybe if I go to pop. Yeah, look at that. With pop, that sounds a little bit better.
MC.
And with MC, that's what it sounds like with that.
Original.
And original, that's what it sounds like with that. So I thought I had to sneeze, so I thought I'd turn this down. So this is basically the board. This is how it works. We can bring in music. So let's do that. Let's see if I got some music that I can bring in. And there's a Bluetooth here, so I'm hoping that it's easy to connect Bluetooth-wise. So that's...
Music only off.
Why don't you tell us
Okay.
some of the stuff
So,
you got here?
this is one of the
I don't
interviews
remember
I
how
did
Johnny
at
Carson went.
CES.
Oh my goodness!
So
Anyway,
I'm bringing that down a
so
little bit. So
we
I have
this.
noise in
It's
the background,
haptic
and I'm playing this through the Bluetooth.
So, tell us a
So
little bit
I could
about
have
the company and the
I could have music
And-
onto
yeah, I'll definitely wear it
a
too.
player
Boom.
that has
There it is.
Bluetooth
This
into
is
the Maono
haptics tack suit
and be able to
X40.
control it that way.
We're super
This is
excited to be
the
showing this thing off at
X40
CES
full body
2021 this
haptic
year,
suit
especially
from B
because we had
Haptics,
the honor of
which
being
this
nominated
is pretty
for
cool
the Innovation
suit.
Award
Um,
at CES
and
this year.
yeah, so
very excited
as you can
about
hear,
this is
and we haven't done this yet. So let's go ahead. One more thing here. We're going to go the overhead. There we go. And now we're going to do a recording. So I'm just going to hit this button right here. And I'm going to go, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sells seashells by the seashore. That's all we have to say. So now I'll go back here and we'll take a listen to the recording. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sells seashells by the seashore. That's all we have to say. That's pretty cool. So with this, I can use this for some apps live streaming into. I can have one of these go to a different setup. But as you can see, it's fairly straightforward, and a lot of cool things that you can do with it. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. So that's the Maono. I'm fairly impressed with it. The microphone, I'm still on the fence about. This is the microphone that comes with it, but you can get other types of microphones for it. One thing to keep in mind, you have microphones that can work off of the plug, and you have microphones that need what's called phantom power. This does not deliver phantom power to your microphone. If you like this microphone up here that I use, this microphone is phantom powered, so I need to have extra power running through the cable so it will work. If I plug this microphone into here, it wouldn't work. I'd have to have something in between that gives it that extra boost so I can run it through. I like the size of it too. I mean, this is fairly small. I mean, there's a span of my hand right there. So otherwise, you could take the iPhone. This is the iPhone 7 Plus, and this is my 12 Pro Max. So as you can see, that's not much bigger. It can definitely fit this to do some sort of remote podcasting, some remote live streaming as well. I hope you really enjoy it. Yeah. Thank you. And I'm also going to test out programming these other buttons with some cool stuff, like maybe some music or anything like that. I haven't tried this whole
A major,
Oh, okay. There we go. There's one other thing. That is a button right there.
B flat major,
So now this is like an auto tune. So if I go he
B major,
he
C major,
he, it's trying to correct it.
D flat major,
He, I am here, you are there. Is there a way to turn that off?
Pro,
Okay, turn that off with the Pro.
A major,
And the A major right there. So now I can, I've got a little bit of T-Pain in me right now. That's pretty much it. That's the Maonocaster Lite. I'm very impressed with how this goes. I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, you did. Okay, perfect. I got to get going on another thing here. So if you want to follow me, go out to Geekazine, Think Magazine, put in a geek, you got me. And of course, all the socials, Think Magazine, put in a geek, there I am, including Amazon, amazon.com/shop/Geekazine. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to D. Antonio. Thanks to Jay. Thanks to Awad and for commenting and a couple follows there as well. So you've been watching Geek Tech Talk Live. My name is Jeffrey Powers. You guys geek out. Thanks a lot for watching. And until next time, take care.